Hello, this is Teresa. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Pardon the sniffing, I got allergies really bad this year. But I wanted to show you what I used to bind my books with, my journals. I used a cutting board. This cutting board I had for a long time is also a scoreboard. And also these here, the blade is replaceable. This one actually kind of, I think, needs to be replaced because it's starting to, pull the paper instead of cutting it. So I used that. And I used this hole punch. Now, I love this hole punch. And the reason why I like it, I had me a crocodile, right? But I can't see underneath where the hole's being punched at. But with this, you can. You see, this is the size I use right here. And when you punch, see how you can see it? You can see right where it's at. It also has an eyelet settle. So this was a lot easier. And it also punches through leather. And I'm thinking about maybe one day making a travel journal and having a leather cover. And what this came with was it came with like a little file thing. And what this is used for. So you see a little tubes here when you punch the holes get clogged for unclogging it. And punching out the holes in your paper if they don't all punch all the way through. It came with that. It also came with eyelets. These are the silver eyelets. It came with gold eyelets too. It had a lot more in there, but I'm running out. I have to buy some more. I used up all my gold. And it also came with this here little ruler. I never used a ruler, but it came with this little ruler. Let me see if I can get it back in here. Okay, I'm going to put this on the side and close that later, so that takes some time. I have this foam. This is what you get in packing material when you order something for online. And what I do is I put my signatures on this and I punch the holes. And it gives me that space to put that the doll will go through. And I got some things in here that I used too. Now, I have a better bone folder. This one is from Cricut, I think. But I have a better one. I just can't find it. So I was using this one. I used that. And I used this to punch the holes through my paper. And I used double-sided tape. I use this mostly on the covers. I also used this, oh no, not this one. I used this one. Was it that one? No, it was the bigger one. I can get it out of here now. Well, I can't get it out, but I'll show you this one here. This is the one I used. It's a rounded needle, and I did the Coptic stitch. I'll tell you why on my, once I get to that part. I didn't get there yet. But anyway, this is good for the Coptic stitch because you bring it like right through the book. I love these needles. And I used wax thread. I like wax thread when I'm binding journals because when you tie the knot tends to stay. It holds a lot better. So. But all this binding stuff we don't need. They even got me this little thing. This was from Diamond Art. And now I got all my binding material in here. And it's not going to close for me now for some reason. There you go. But it fits perfectly, all my stuff in there that I use for binding my journals. But what I was, with my journals, I was going to do that glue stitch. Where you glue the inside pages together. They're like, it's like an outside page for your signatures, I would call it, I guess. But I had paper, and when I glued it, it all bubbled up and it got wrinkled. And it didn't look right, so I just took it all apart, took it out. And I was going to do the Japanese stitch. And I'll have to show you that stitch one day. You can also look it up on YouTube. But it has the holes, and the pages has the holes in it too. And but what I didn't realize is I shouldn't use a hardcover because you got to be able to open up your book. And with that type of stitch, you have to actually bend the pages to open them. So what I'm going to do if I ever did that stitch, which I probably will, because it's a very pretty stitch, I'm going to score lines down so it'll fold over easy. But I did mine like this. It's my bee journal, my bumblebee. I put ties on it like this. I thought it was rather cute. A little ties down and then the ribbon to tie it. I'll show you what it looks like inside, and I'll show you my other ones. I have all my journals finished. I did them all, my other ones with the Coptic stitch. And see these here, these are the pages I'm talking about. The cover pages for your signatures. So these are my bee pages. And I have all sorts of things to cut out for this. I haven't been feeling so well since Friday. I think it's been down with a cold. So I probably sound funny too. But I really love these pages. And what I want to do is I wouldn't mind trying to take pictures of the bees, of the bumblebees. And we have like flower patches out in our yard. We have flower patch out by our shed that we didn't mow down. And we have flower patch at the end of our yard that we left. That's real high. And we're leaving that for the bees. So the bees have something to come and get nectar. We believe in, I guess what you call saving the bees. So I love the bumblebees. Bumblebees are the kind of bees I like. I don't like the yellow jackets now because they sting you. But the bumblebees won't sting. And so I want to try taking pictures of them. So most of the pages are all the same. But I have pockets that I'm going to cut out. I have little bees that I'm going to cut out that I'm going to paper clip to here with my my danglies. But it has all these little pretty bee pages in it. If I don't sound right online, it's because I'm not feeling myself today. Get rather of a cold, you know. That or my hay fever was really acting up. So I went outside pulling some weeds in my garden. I had to come in and hurry and wash my arms because my arms all the way up were itching like crazy because I'm allergic to all that. I can't be around it. But that's my bee journal. Now this one here is my bird journal. And these pages, I was lucky to find this, was the pink and the blue. I get these ribbons if you ever go on Michael's and you see the big long strips of ribbon and they sell it for like $10. They got different ribbons. And that's how I guess where I got this from. Now this is the Coptic stitch. I was going to do this online with you. Because I had a book that was smaller, didn't have many signatures in it, and I was going to do that. But the way I was feeling all day today, I just wanted to sit in front of my computer and relax and do my binding in a lounge chair. But I thought, I'll get on and I'll show you what my journals look like. This is my bird journal. I glued pictures on the front. Now around here, I'm thinking about either putting sprinkles or maybe some kind of like little flower, so this kind of blends in more as the book, as you can see where it's lined, and I put some on the back too. And then on the inside of here, Anna, please stop. And this one I didn't glue anything on. This just had the birdhouse already there, so I got lucky there. This one too, I didn't glue anything here. Got the little bird there. And what I want to do with this book is I like to take pictures of birds, maybe, and put my pictures of birds in here. But I have all kind of different, real pretty pockets that I'm going to be putting in here. Pockets and tags and bookmarks. These are a few of the pages I'll show you. So pretty though. I love this journal. I moved my my shelf that I had my journals on because it was out in my kitchen and my dog's dish was like near it, Well, one of my older journals fell in the water, and it got a little bit wrinkly. But I told Chris, I said, well, now it's rustic looking, you know. But I don't want my pages looking like that. I like them nice and smooth. A lot of people, they'll take their pages and they'll coffee dye them and stuff. But I don't like to do that. I like for everything to be new. They like for their books to look, you know, like they were used, old-fashioned used. But me, I want mine to be new. So I don't do that. These papers here I got from Etsy. I really love Etsy. And it's very cheap to buy journal kits there too. So yeah, I got different pages, blue and pink journals in here. See, and you notice I got the blue, with the blue birds here, right? Then when you come to the pink section, everything in here has pink in it. You see, this is where I tie it off, because when you run out of thread, you tie it. And this is my bird journal. Let me tie this. I'm going to have fun decorating them. I'm going to either decorate them online and for you as a video, or I might do some decorating, you know, by myself. Okay, I'm going to put this, wait, what this one is. And now this one here, it's my flower journal. I got a pretty lacy bow on it, ribbon rather. I got this from that ribbon thing too that you buy for $10. And now this one here, I don't have anything glued on it. It's just a regular. Because the paper that I printed out from the flowers had this design, and I just made sure I matched what I wanted. Same way it was in here. Now these pages are pink, light pink and dark pink. It has flower pages, mushrooms. And now these, I like to take pictures of flowers. Maybe flowers from my garden, you know. My honeysuckle bush is growing real nice. I think this is so cute, this little mouse, little doorway for a garden. I'd love to have a wall going around my garden with a little doorway like that. That'd be really pretty. And I'm going to decorate these online too. I got a lot of decorating inside to do. This one's really pretty. Now these are different. This here is different. Okay, let me show you. See, I got them in between the butterfly pages. I only had enough papers for 2 signatures for a butterfly. Oh yeah, and by the way, when I was doing these two, I find it's best if you don't make your signatures too thick. Because if you make them real thick and you go to bind them, they don't bind that tightly, and they end up being real wiggly and loose. And also I find cardstock is best. And if you're going to use paper, you have to be very, very careful because you tear the pages. But I got these pictures, these butterfly pages off Etsy too. And I think I had enough. I had like about 4 pages of them. There's 2 pages in here. And then I wanted to add something different. Now these, I'm going to add like pockets to them. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Maybe put my own design. You know, same way. Just go over and you see these little doilies. I wish they came in different colors. If they don't, I might paint some. But I'm thinking about painting over this even, you know. I could even take that stamp and stamp this. And then when you turn it over, you'll see the stamp. It looks like a flower. And then this is more of the bird. The butterfly, rather. And the flower pages. Okay, let's tie this one up. But I have all kind of stuff to decorate my books with. I got ribbons, lace, stickers. Everyone, they do their journals different, and a lot of the ones that I watch on YouTube, they like to make their pages old-fashioned looking, and they'll take newspaper or clippings or book pages and they'll put in there. And when they do it, it's very, very pretty. But I like the cardstock, and I like the papers that I get from Etsy. So I haven't did that. But I do have a stamp, a big stamp that looks like it has writing on it. So something like that I would like to use. I'd put that on my book and it looked like it was had writing on it. Something like that is very pretty. Now this here is one of my fairy journals. The three that I showed you, that's going to be for spring and summer journals. And that ones I showed you before is going to be for fall. I have 3 journals for that for fall. The lilac dolls, that's going to be separate. I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but that's not going to be included in the fall. Now my fairy journals, they're not going to be included in the spring and summer journals. But what I'm thinking about doing, let's see if this one has, see I got things glued on this one too. And on here I do want to put sprinkles. You know, the glitter, what you call it, glitter. Because, you know, when the fairies fly, they got all those little glitters that fall off. Oh. So that's what I want to do with this one. And, okay, yeah, this one does have the lined pages. And see, in here I put some. But I want to do more here. I might put like ribbon going around so this kind of fades in more better with the backing. And then with this one here, my line when I'm showing you this on camera, this here too. Now this one here is not going to be a journal. I'm going to put pockets in it and stuff and bookmarks and tags. But I'm thinking it's going to be more of a writing journal. I could use it for, well, I want to start exercising again to Supernatural. I got bad knees, so I can't do a lot of walking. So I'm thinking that would be fun to do. I can do that because you can stand and you hit with the bats. It's a lot of fun to do. That game is a VR game. I don't know if you ever heard of it. But I can keep record of that in here, you know. Or I could just have it as a journal and as like a diary. I never really kept a diary before, but I could start, right? Because I already put the lined paper in it. It has beautiful pages. I think there's like 10 books in here. I think the littlest one, smallest journal has 6. One journal has, a fairy journal has 9 journals, 9 signatures. This one has 10. Very, very pretty. I got these pages from Etsy too. I have Christmas journals I want to do next. I also have some for winter. And candle. Aren't they pretty? I love this, the little owl. This one's going to be a lot of fun to decorate. Now what I would do on pages like this, right, I might like put a folder, maybe put something over here. Be like a little title page or something, I don't know. I don't know yet. But I like to get creative with my journals, and as I'm doing it, I'll put different things up to it to see what looks nice and what doesn't. I also like, what I also want to do, and I know I'm going to do it for this, they have these little pamphlets that you make. They have a name for them. It's like a little journal, but it's different. They have it where you open them up and you have a little tag spot, little pockets here and little tags here, and you might open another part and you have something else there, a little writing page. Have things that you pull out, you know. I'm gonna make stuff like that. I got a couple made, and I'm gonna put stuff like this in the journals. But I'm not gonna glue them to the pages. What I'll do is I'll have a pocket, and I'll put it inside the pocket, because my pocket is gonna be double-sided tape, and so it's gonna stand out just a little bit like this. You can see my fingers just a little bit. So this is my blue fairy journal. This is my red fairy journal. Because it has red pages. And I also glued stuff on this, and I'm going to put glitter around here and in here too. And on the back, I fixed the back like this. I'm going to put glitter, and then inside I put the glitter. But when I was looking at this page when I was doing it, right, and I already did the cover, so that's why I didn't change it. But what I think is I should have made this journal more of a yellowish green journal. You know, with these pages like a yellowish green, because that would have matched more. I think I went with red because see the red on the mushroom here. It has little raw fairies. I have a whole lot of fairies that I need to cut out too. I'm gonna show you them. I like doing stuff like that when I'm sitting back watching a movie or something. And I'm cutting out my little doll fairies. Oh, this is cute. She has a little butterfly in her hair. Oh, that is cute. Little bird sitting next to her. And this one here. This is pretty too. Also from Etsy, I got this. Butterfly. Not sure what I'm going to use this book for. Maybe I'd need a book for my like appointments or something. This is really cute. The mushroom is all powdered up. And a little raw there. But I could have like a date book, you know, when I have like a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment, or if I have to be someplace, and I can have it written down. But the thing is, I really don't like writing on the pages. So what I do is I'll write on a different page just like this, or I'll make like a little writing booklet and I'll have it glued inside, and then I do it. Because when I go to write, if I make a mistake, cross it out or erase it, it's ugly looking, you know. So what I always do with pencil too, because I make lots of mistakes. So I do with pencil when I write. So I usually just glue my little notes in. It's pretty too. This is my red fairy journal. I love this page. I also with a little umbrella. This is my fairies. Okay, I'm gonna tie this one up. I got one more to show you. See if I can put the ribbon up higher. Okay. It's all wrinkled down. There we go. Put that over here. Now this one here is my green fairy journal. I got this ribbon on it. Now this one here, this is just the paper here, but I glued like little butterflies here. And I had to put the little dragon there in the corner. The dragon fairy. I didn't have to because I did the print the same way with this. But on the back, I put something. Now I'm going to put something around here, I don't know, ribbon maybe, or something that may have it, like it blends in with the background, you know. This is my green fairy journal. These fairies are very pretty too. Look at this, how pretty she is. I love this. That's adorable. I also have mushroom houses that I printed out, got from Etsy, but they're a whole page size. So what I'm thinking about doing something like that is making like a little booklet of its own, and you know it'd be like the mushrooms would be the pages, the big mushroom houses rather. I'll show them to you one day, maybe in my next video. I think my next video I'm going to show you the different things I'm going to decorate with. See how they got the little glitter, the lights, little fireflies. It's very pretty. This one, like say for here, I can have like 2 double pockets, like corner pockets like this. That would be pretty because then it would like hide this in the middle. That's the one thing I don't like about the Coptic stitch. But it's a very easy stitch to do. I am going to try that stitch again with the glue in the pages, where you take the two pages, like say if these were both green contact paper, oh, not contact paper, I said it again, green cardstock, take and glue them like this. I want to see if it makes it bubble with the thicker cardstock. Let's see. It's a key, maybe, to a secret garden. This page is very pretty too. It's the blue going around. Little fairy house. But anyway, I want to say this is the end of my video. I look forward to doing more videos and decorating my journals. I'm not going to always be doing journals. I'm going to be doing painting too. Mostly I wanted to get these journals done because they were sitting in the back stash for a long time. And I finally got them done, you know. And see, what happened was when I was doing my journals, I was doing dangles, right? I'm thinking, oh geez, look at all these beads, these pretty beads I got. So I said, I like to make some bracelets before I use them all up as dangles, you know? And then I go to these pages for bracelets, and I went to this one page. I forget the name of the page now though. But she had diamond art that she was doing. I'm thinking, you know, I wouldn't mind trying diamond art. I always wanted to try it. And I did, and I got addicted. I love diamond. I got so many diamond arts to do. Diamond paintings to do. Actually, I can start one tomorrow morning when I wake up. And that's what led into all that. But now, I'm back to, then I started buying the flat back pearls. Right? And the stickles. Now, then I got that urge again. Oh, I gotta do my journals now. You know? But I like all kinds of crafts. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to do painting, jewelry making, what else was I doing? Diamond art and the journals is what I love. But that's going to be my videos. But I want everyone to have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Maybe Anna won't be puffing by then, huh? Bye-bye.